In the completions pyramid, we show factory acceptance testing at the base of the pyramid with mechanical completions, static or pre-commissioning or function testing, followed by dynamic commissioning, and finally startup and performance testing. The activities with check sheets and certification required to complete each stage are shown on the left-hand side of the page. This would include all the FAT check sheets and certification, all the mechanical completion check sheets or the A check sheets and certification, all of the B check sheets in the pre-commissioning or static commissioning phase and certificates, and finally all of the C check sheets and commissioning procedures with certification to denote the completion of dynamic commissioning. In the completions pyramid, we have factory acceptance testing at the base, followed by mechanical completion, then pre-commissioning or function testing, or static commissioning as it's sometimes known, then followed by dynamic commissioning, and then startup and performance testing at the apex. The activities required to be completed at each stage are the check sheets and certificates. In factory acceptance testing, these would be FAT check sheets and FAT certificates. In mechanical completion, these would be the A check sheets and mechanical completion certificates. In the pre-commissioning phase, these would be the B check sheets and any relevant certification to denote the completion of pre-commissioning. In dynamic commissioning, this will include all of the C check sheets, commissioning procedures, and the certification to denote the completion of dynamic commissioning. In startup and performance testing, this will include all of the PSSRs and the relevant certification to denote the completion of this phase until final acceptance of the facility. On the right-hand side of the pyramid, we have all of the exceptions by way of punch list items. At the factory acceptance stage, we have FAT punch list items. In mechanical completion, we have the category A punch list items. And during static commissioning and dynamic commissioning, we have the category A and category B punch list items which must be completed before the end of dynamic commissioning. Some operators will have category C punch list items which may continue through the startup and performance testing phase. All operators will have their own interpretation of punch list items. What is shown in the completions pyramid is a representation of what is shown in API RP1FSC Figure 1. The most important point to note is that the category A punch list items must be completed before completion of mechanical completion in any given system, and this is always a bone of contention on any project. It is the completion of the category A punch list items. Therefore, the commissioning team should prepare a completions pyramid for the project using the same terms, names and vocabulary as used in your contract to show exactly how a single system is to be completed in accordance with the contract requirements.